Hey everyone, it's Glenn Eunice again from Corner Unit Media here in my office at our headquarters at Corner Unit Media in Columbia, Maryland. I do a lot of these videos here and I talk about a bunch of different things, whether it's what our company does as a digital marketer, a social media company, a PR agency. We do a bunch of different things sort of inside of that media marketing agency piece. But I do a lot of these videos mostly talking about audience consumption, where audiences are, attention, all these things around how a company markets, whether they're in sports. I do a lot of stuff in sports. I also have a lot of medium-sized businesses that do, call it $15 million a year in top-line revenue. And as I'm watching content, consuming content, TV, radio, whether it's on my phone, on a traditional television, Netflix, what have you, self-distribution models, Hulu and Netflix and all these different places, things pop into my head, I take notes, and then I do these videos when time allots, and I'll be doing more of these videos. This one I want to talk about Snapchat. It's not specifically about Snapchat or the fact that they advertised on ABC television nationally. It's more about the message that they pushed out and what that means for many platforms, not just Snapchat. So there was a Snapchat commercial that I saw on ABC, on their national outlet. And it's interesting because, one, they've obviously spent money, what is a digital media outlet, a digital media platform, a social media platform in Snapchat, Snap. They spent money on national television, meaning national television took money from what they should consider a competitor. And the message was that Snap is now a camera for all people, like our iPhones are, like Instagram is, like Facebook is, and we all sort of have these cameras to shoot and project and promote any type of content we want. But also what they were promoting is that Snapchat is a way to search via a map to see Australia or anything or anywhere else. And I thought that was an interesting play. And the thought that jogged my mind from there is we know this, we've talked about this. I'm sure you've watched my other videos. If you haven't, I encourage you to. The world is so connected, the world is so wide open, and Snapchat is telling us, hey, we have two things for you. One, we have a camera for you to show anybody whatever you want. And two is, if you don't want to use the camera, you want to use the TV side of things, you can look at whatever you want. You can find whatever you want. You can see whatever you want. And in a holistic view, this is me now talking, if you can see something, you can visualize something, you can then make it real. You want to look at Snapchat and see Australia? Maybe it triggers a thought in your head that you go to Australia and you visit it, and maybe that wasn't in your realm prior. So while the world is ever more connected, content is ever more ubiquitous, all these platforms, regular television, conventional, media, traditional media, social media, digital, self-distribution content, we are totally connected, we are totally wide open, and anything you want to see or find, you can do it. Now, if you own a small business, you want to market, you want to make sure the stuff you're putting out is seen by the right people, and that's what we help you do to close the gap. That's what Corner Unit Media is. We are experts in content creation and audience consumption. If you need any help, give us a shout. info@cornerunitmedia.com. Cornerunitmedia.com is where you can find us. Thanks so much. Hope you learned. Hope you enjoyed. Feel free to share.